Hi, everybody. This is Dito. That's Alex, and I'm your special guest, Blinded by Silence, and you're listening to the So We Gaming Podcast.
Press start.
Hey, that's my line. Anyways, we're recording live from the Pod Dungeon, home of the So We Gaming Podcast and the Mysteriocities Podcast. For those who have joined us for the last episode, So We Recapping, we hope you enjoyed the recap of our first season last week. Joining us today in our Season 2 opener, we have Twitch streamer Blinded by Silence, also known as Bree. Woo!
Hello.
Blinded by Silence is a Twitch streamer from Florida, and graduated from the University of Central Florida with a bachelor's in psychology. She's a variety streamer who plays a multitude of different games. Bree, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I completely forgot that I have my camera on. So that entire intro, I was just looking directly at my monitor instead of looking at my camera. But it's fine, you know, because if you're listening on Spotify or any of the other places that you can be listening to this wonderful podcast, you can't even see me. So
Exactly. So we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, hell, of course it is, right?
Yeah.
Always low positives, right? Low energies. Is that the case?
No, what? No, we're not low energy here. What are you talking about?
I'm not even on
totally.
caffeine. I haven't even had caffeine.
We are. Well, I mean, according to you, from when we were watching the stream, Bree was streaming before she generously rated the podcast Twitch, and she said something about caffeine makes her sleepy.
It does. It does. I used to work at Starbucks. So did Dito, actually. But
Wait, what? Whoa! Time out. Why did I never know about this?
What do you mean? You met me when I was working at Starbucks.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I even posted a picture of me with my Starbucks thingy.
Nope, this is news to me. 100% news to me. Yeah.
I'm the one that inspired him to start working at Starbucks. Anyway,
Excuse me. I started working at Starbucks and I didn't even know you were working at Starbucks. Actually, did I? Perhaps. I don't know.
Wait, so
hey,
you guys know how to make
try.
like caramel macchiatos and all that?
yeah, easy.
Yeah. I used to be shift manager.
They're like, yeah, definitely. We know.
I never got promoted to shift manager.
Oh, feels bad.
Anyway, my
Anyway.
caffeine tolerance is so high because I used to work there, and you're supposed to try all the drinks. So there was one day where I quite literally had like 20 shots of espresso. So ever since then, caffeine just doesn't work on me anymore. Also, yeah, like Banana says, my community keeps saying that is a symptom of ADHD.
Ooh.
That caffeine has an opposite effect, and you know, I may get tested for ADHD because there's a lot of symptoms where I'm like, wow, I do this, and everyone's like, Bree, that's not normal. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
We'll
I'm
see.
Colombian, so I
We'll see
don't
what
know.
happens. Wait, what
Literally,
did you say, Dito?
I'm Colombian, so I don't know. I'm addicted to coffee either way.
You're
Yeah, I haven't
Colombian
ever had
American.
Colombian
Thank you
coffee.
very much.
You're absolutely right.
Mhm.
Cheers to that. Right, banana cold later. Cheers.
Oh my god.
So once again, Bree, welcome to the podcast, the So We Gaming Podcast. For those who are currently joining, once again, I am Alex. This is Dito, and you know we're the usual host of this little podcast cast. I can't talk either. I think it's a case of the Mondays. No one was able to talk. No one was able to think at work. That's just how it be sometimes.
Apparently,
are
you need a
hard.
banana.
Hmm?
Yeah, they are.
Dude, banana sounds really good too,
Oh, it was really good with electrolytes.
with electrolytes.
Oh, you're gonna have so many electrolytes. Aren't potassium? Isn't that electrolytes?
Is it? Let me Google that real quick.
You're
There's
the,
no-
I
you're the
remember
college
learning
graduates. I mean,
Yeah, I learned a thing or two in anatomy. I may be completely wrong, but I think potassium's an electrolyte.
by the way, really quick,
they are.
chat.
They
Can we
are.
get some hype in the chat because Mr. Dito DiBiase over here, right before he joined the So We Gaming Podcast this evening, graduated from some college. Woo!
Congratulations, Dito!
You said your associates, right?
Yeah, associates in arts.
Hell yeah, that's so freaking awesome.
Congratulations, man.
Love to
This
see it.
fall, I'm going to UCF for bachelor's degree. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Sweet.
You look like you're pointing up into your armpit.
I'm going
Understandable.
to the universities right here, guys.
Right here, you
Nickname
guys.
my
know?
armpit.
Oh wow. Okay, let's like not get this like college like to sue us now. Anyways, to start it off, we have some interview questions for Bree. Boom, boom, boom.
I've been briefed on half of them.
Yes. Now, the first 3 questions we ask to all of our guests. Now, the first question is, what is the first video game you ever recall playing?
Hold on. You tweeted this. You tweeted this, and I'm looking at my responses.
You don't remember your own answers?
I do, but I want to make sure that I get the right ones. Hold on. I
Imagine.
completely forgot how to use
Can you imagine
Twitter.
she like says like 3 different answers for these 3 different questions, and then someone goes on Twitter and like, liar, you're lying. This is what you tweeted. It's on paper.
I found the thread.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, the first video game that I ever played, I was actually, I want to say 4 years old. And it was Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on the original Xbox.
Holy crap. You're 4 years
That
old playing
bad.
a Mortal Kombat game?
I was as
Yes.
well. I played the third one as well when I was a kid.
I mean, I played Doom when I was like 3 or 4.
See, there you go. See,
I'm
no
just-
issue at all.
Dude, but I mean, like Mortal Kombat is like, you know, it's a like I feel like
It's
it's a different
gory
level
game.
than
Yeah.
Doom, you know?
Yeah, my
Good,
dad
good.
is the one that actually introduced me to video games. So and that was like the first game that he had, at least since I've been alive. So we would always go back and forth because they have like the tower. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a tower of just
Twisted
enemies, and
Towers.
each time you go up, each time you go up, it gets harder. So he would hand me the controller, I would fight an enemy, I'd beat them, hand him the controller, and we'd go back and forth between that. And that is the earliest memory I have of playing video games, and that is the first video game I've ever played.
Oh hell yeah, we love
Damn,
that.
that's actually really amazing.
Okay, the second question. What is your favorite game of all time?
Ooh.
This one was difficult for me because I'm a variety streamer, and I've also been playing video games since I was 4 years old. So I've played a lot of different video games. I more recently have been playing story games. And a game that I started, I want to say about a year ago, is Subnautica. Now, I thought that I was terrified of this game, but I thought that I was going to hate it because I am scared of absolutely everything, especially this style of game where you're just on a planet that is only water and monsters. So I thought that I would hate this game, but it actually has become one of my favorites. It is amazing, beautiful story, beautiful video game. I thoroughly
agree.
enjoyed it. And then the second game, this is an indie game called
Ooh.
Mad Father.
Mad Father?
Oh, you're going for the RPG maker games now.
Mad Father is a really,
It
really,
is
really good game.
Amazing. Oh my god, I totally forgot about
Guess what? I've never heard of that game ever.
I will explain
Really?
it to you. Okay, so it's a indie game. It's like a little 2D style-esque game. But pretty much it's a horror game where you're this little girl and her father is like this mad scientist who just does all these experiments on people. And what is happening?
Oh, we're just letting you.
Oh, I just like look and both of you were like, I don't know what's over here, but okay. Sorry. Anyway, so her father's a mad scientist and he does all these experiments on people, and you're just like going through this house and you're discovering all of these monsters and uncovering the family history, and it's just a really good game.
Oh my
Yeah, it is
gosh.
amazing. That and the witch's house.
You know who else was a mad father? Nina Tucker's dad.
I hate you so much.
I don't understand the reference.
Full Metal Alchemist. I'm still
Oh.
recovering from that. I'm still recovering from that.
Welcome to the
Based
Zoe
on
Gaming
the-
Podcast, motherfuckers.
no.
I know it's not considered an avatar, but I finally just watched Avatar. And wait, what did I just say? It's not considered an anime.
Excuse me, rewind.
It's okay. I know it's not considered an anime, but I just finally watched Avatar, so I'm like very behind on catching up on like cultural
Wait,
anime.
like The Last
It's
Airbender or like the James Cameron movie?
The Last Airbender.
She's talking about she's
That's
talking
anime.
about animation.
That's anime.
It's not considered an anime.
No,
Oh.
animation.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
But it has like the same style.
Huh.
Kind of.
I'm
like,
gonna get so much hate for saying.
no
It's
worries.
very similar. It's very similar, but I loved it. And I have a little appa.
As an
there she
extreme
goes.
weeb, I'll give you a pass.
Aw, that's
Little
cute.
Oh,
Appa.
that's so
Pop. This is my
dope.
only pop figure.
We'd
and it's
love to
Appa.
see that.
I wish I could actually show my pop figures, but I don't know. They're all scattered around my office, and one is inside my PC.
I don't have any pop thingy things. I think I had one a long time ago when I was like signed up for like Snack Crate or something like that. Not Snack Crate, the other one. The one with all the comic books and T-shirts and blah 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 blah. You know, I don't know.
Exactly.
Either way, they had pop figures that came with those.
Pop?
Dirty pop. Anyways, third question. What are the main games you're playing right now, Miss Streamer Stream?
So these two games, I'm not really playing on stream. I'm playing these more offline. So I'm just gonna answer it that way because
Okay.
these are the games that I've dedicated so many hours of my life to offline. I've been playing so much Elden Ring.
Ooh.
So much Elden Ring. I'm almost done with it. I started it on stream, and then I was like, "Wow, you know, this is just a really difficult game to play in general." So I don't know if I just want to get bullied on stream every day. So
bullied.
I've been playing it offline.
Quite a
Oh
lot.
my gosh, it's so hard, but it's so good. It's so
You know,
addictive.
Alex, you should learn from Bree.
Yeah, Alex, you should try Elden Ring. Have you tried
Yes,
Elden Ring, Alex?
I have.
Tell us
Have
about your
you?
experience.
Well,
Have
yeah,
you?
how was it? What happened?
How was it?
I died a lot.
Wait, give me one moment. Let me check something.
I died.
Why isn't it on your library? What happened?
It
not on-
was on there.
Did he refund it?
I
Oh my
refunded
God,
it.
Oh
I'm
my God.
sorry.
Alex.
The funny
Alex, come on, bro.
I played 40 minutes of it and I couldn't get past the tree sentinel, and then I discovered after I refunded it that I wasn't supposed to even fight the fucking tree sentinel in the first place. And the funny thing is, like, we're giving it away. We actually just did an April giveaway for Elden Ring. Like, I could have bought the game for myself again, but I decided, oh, someone that probably will beat the game or enjoy it so much more than me, like, deserves a chance of this. And the winner of that giveaway goes by the name XRevMatchX. And funny enough, his wife actually ended up buying it for him. So now we're just gonna make him look like the most badass friend ever, and he's gonna go ahead and give it to one of his friends because he knows he has a lot of friends that actually have been wanting Elden Ring. So congratulations to XRevMatchX. We're gonna probably think of doing another Sobe Gaming podcast giveaway for May. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It might be multiple games. We'll see what happens. But obviously, if you follow us on all of our social media, we can definitely go ahead and you can keep track of that. That's
Unless that friend actually watches the
shameless
podcast
plug.
as well, and he'll know.
Gotcha. Oh, Dito, guess what?
What's up?
What's on your head?
That's a bandana.
What's on my head?
That's another bandana.
What's on? Wait.
That's just a head without a bandana.
Oh my God.
But how do you know?
Wait.
Because
Like only
wait a minute.
Yo,
it could be invisible.
hey, don't
Also,
gaslight
not
us like
everybody
this.
not everybody knows I'm not wearing a bandana, guys. You literally just called me out. Those
Exactly.
on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever they're listening, they don't know.
Yo, for those who are currently listening on the Apple Podcast or Spotify or iHeartRadio or whatever
Bree
you're
is wearing a bandana
she
along
is
with the guys.
not wearing a bandana, and you can definitely watch this on YouTube as well because we have this totally captured.
Well,
Boom, exposed.
if we take a second to look at the chat here, Pyro Stories says, I can see the bandana. She has the best one. Pyro, thank you so much for calling out my bandana. I picked it out at the store and it was my favorite. So I made sure to
what
wear it
color
today.
is it?
Oh, you know, it's
It's pale.
green. It's green. It's green screened out.
It's green
Yeah,
screen.
it's
So-
definitely green screen out. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Can't
sense.
you see the missing
Oh.
part of my forehead?
Oh, that's why I have the chroma key turned on. God, I'm an idiot. I better just keep it on, otherwise
Yeah,
people are
you're
gonna
right.
think that You're
You're gonna think
lying.
I'm not wearing a bandana. Exactly.
Wait, can I just mention something that I just realized right now while we were just talking about bandanas? Can we just see at the computer that's right behind Alex?
Yeah, that's Cameron's computer. It's Elden Ring literally turned on.
Alex, just turn around and start playing.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, go for it. Why not? Just steal Cameron's computer.
I'm just capturing it. I'm just like gonna yell, guys, the fucking tree sentinel.
Maybe they're leveled up enough to where you can actually beat the tree sentinel.
Perhaps.
Honestly, he probably is. He's thrown a bunch of hours into that game. Moving forward, bump. Oh wait, we just got through the 3 common questions.
Yeah.
What are the next questions gonna be?
These are the ones I do not know.
The spicy ones.
Yeah, I don't even think. Don't worry, they're not super spicy. Anyways, so Bree, aside from your Monday and Wednesday live streams on Twitch, which, by the way, we are incredibly grateful you decided to make some time for our little gaming podcast since we normally record on Monday nights. But where did you come up with the name Silent Thoughts for the podcast you started back in 2021, which I do hope you start again?
Yeah, I
remember
that. I
We broke her. We broke her.
We won. I don't know. I just wanted something. Man, I'm. You can tell I was not prepared for these questions. So I really wanted to have my own podcast where a lot of the things that I do now on stream are mainly just chatting segments. So I talk a lot on stream just about a bunch of random crap. Like we learned how to shoot a bow and arrow today. I
Wait,
didn't know how to
what?
do that. Yeah, we learned how to shoot a bow and arrow today. We talked about how to like what the months mean, like what January and February means. Anyway, that's not what your question is. So I started a podcast before I was doing the just chatting segments on my stream. And I've always wanted like a name that's been very unique, hence why I'm called Blinded by Silence on a lot of things. So I wanted something that kind of tied into my name. And my first few podcast sessions, I actually recorded live on my Twitch stream, and I was trying to get insight where I was like, hey, I don't know what to call this. So from now on, it's just going to be a no-name podcast, and we're just going to roll with it.
But I like Silent Thoughts. That sounds awesome. That's like such a cool name.
I like it too, and I just haven't had time to do anything with it. But I was like, yeah, this works.
I was listening to. You were like even before like the podcast, like you were like when you were talking a lot. I was like, yeah, this is literally like this is gonna be fine. Like she's gonna do just fine on the podcast. She's speaking her mind. So I mean, like you're gonna be great. Just just jump right back into it, or even like just capture those just chatting segments. Download it, throw it as an MP3, and upload that shit. And you'll be fine. Like, cause it's really interesting stuff you guys are always talking about.
Yeah, sure. I go all over the place. My brain cannot stay on one topic for long.
Now, you mentioned something how you wanted it to tie into your name. That leads us to our next question. Where did you come up with the name Blinded by Silence?
It goes all the way back to I want to say like 2013.
That early?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's almost a decade ago, yo.
Yeah, you'll understand why in a second. I had a Minecraft account, and as the youngin that I was, I thought I could spell. So my first Minecraft account was supposed to be xangel_firex.
Oh no.
But it was instead xangle_firex. And this was at the point in time where Mojang was like, oh, you are stuck with that name forever. And I was like, all right, cool. I will just forever be what I thought was Angel Fire. And I remember there was one point in time where I was talking to somebody on some Minecraft server, and they asked, what is your name? And at that point in time, I was like, oh, I don't want to give my name Bree. I want to give like some other name. So I thought I was going to be cool. And I was like, Angel is such a pretty name. So I'm going to be like, it's Angel, spelled Angle. And they were like, your parents named you Angle? ? And I was like, yeah, did I stutter?
Oh,
So
damn.
there's someone out there that thinks that there's this chick named Angle, that isn't me. But I was so mortified that this person called me out and was like, "Hey, you spelled Angel wrong." That I made a new Minecraft account, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make sure A, I spell it right, and B, that I have a really cool name." So I listen to a lot of alternative music, and the song Minority by Green Day has the line, "Blinded by the silence of a thousand broken hearts."
Ooh.
And so I was trying to make my username Blinded by the Silence, but on a lot of gaming platforms, that is way too long of a name. So I went with Blinded by Silence, and
That's
it's
actually
stuck ever
wrong.
since.
But to be do not look at the stream.
I'm
Just
sorry,
do
I had to.
not look at the stream, Bree.
What just happened?
Do not
No,
look at the stream.
not Angle. That's not my name. I hate that for me.
I'm
Someone
sorry, I
out there
had to
thinks
do
that
it.
my name is Angle, and I hope they're okay. I hope they're doing okay.
Oh my
Kurt
god, it's
Angle.
so good. I have met
Yep.
so many people out of Minecraft, which is one of the reasons why I ended up getting a PC and stuff like that. Even I met Castabel on Minecraft.
Yeah. Back when what was her original name?
The Besser girl. I met Pyro, the one in chat right now, on Minecraft many years ago as well.
You know who I met on Minecraft?
Your mom?
No.
Could you
No.
imagine?
No. Could you imagine that? That'd be weird. Anyways, no, I didn't meet anyone in Minecraft. Actually, I met Andotsky playing a game called Battlefield 2 Project Reality. Totally not Minecraft. Anyways, moving forward.
Yeah, moving forward, but before we move forward, I'm gonna expose you, Alex, real quick.
Why?
So, Bree, you know how we just keep talking about Minecraft stuff like that, right? A few
Yeah.
minutes ago, I was driving back home and I joined Discord. I was talking to both Alex and Andotsky.
Mm-hmm.
They called Minecraft trash while playing Valheim. Can you just simply believe that? They're gamers and they just simply call Minecraft trash. Out of everybody here, I play Minecraft. She
As a
plays
Minecraft
Minecraft.
connoisseur, that is
Yeah,
so
as a
messed up.
Minecraft connoisseur.
That's so messed up.
I
That was
know.
my first ever official computer game, besides like the Leapfrog games that I had on my computer. But really, Alex? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not ashamed of that. He should have.
Which is funny because
Minecraft
I'm
is
totally
trash.
playing like
Minecraft.
Viking Minecraft right now. We started a new Valheim server, the Zoe gaming community. Thank you, shout out to Andotsky for actually getting it set up. If you ever want to join us for some Valheim this month, definitely stop by the Discord. We can get you the link, Andotsky, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you so much. And then all the information is there. Obviously, we can have up to 10 people in the server simultaneously, but we would love to have your company. That'd be so awesome.
That would be really amazing.
Anyways, to the final question. Anyways. Anyway, the last question I have, Bree, according to a Forbes article in 2020, women accounted for nearly 41% of all gamers in the United States. With female gamers on the rise, how's your experience been since you first ventured into online gaming and streaming on Twitch?
It's been a rocky ride. I talk about this a lot on my stream, and I also had a really long conversation with you about it.
Yes.
A lot of people have different experiences and deal with things differently. I have unfortunately received more of like the hostile end of things, not to the extremes that a lot of other women on this platform and just other gaming
Sure.
platforms have.
Mhm.
But I have received I mean, it is a loaded question because it just automatically is like, oh yeah,
It's-
bad,
yeah.
bad. I have met some amazing people, do not get me wrong. But just based off of my experiences, I have experienced a lot of hate. And one discussion that I was having today on my stream is how I am so terrified to solo queue in video games.
Right.
I know
yeah.
when you had Castabel on, she was talking about how she does not care. She will grab the bull by the horns and be like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever. Like you want to give me
Yeah.
a hard time, I don't care.
She mentioned
expected this
how
going into
she
it.
feels like she's been kind of conditioned to it, and she's
Yeah.
like, now it's just like, okay, I'll just deal with it, and just don't let it phase me, kind of attitude.
I can't.
Talking about that type of thing, I actually have a friend who actually made a YouTube series called "Is That a Girl?" Stuff like that, something similar. She
Mhm.
actually made a lot of viewership out of that, and it's her solo queuing on Rainbow Six Siege, which is one of the most
Oh yeah,
toxic
Rainbow Six Siege is hella
communities.
toxic.
It's really fun how people just are toxic, overreact out of literally having a girl solo queuing in the game. It's funny, and I really recommend you guys watching that.
I've probably
Her name,
seen snippets of it on TikTok.
yeah, her name is what is it called? Spontaneous.
I've probably seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but just stuff like that. Like I refuse to use my microphone in any sort of gaming situation unless it's people that I know. Which has probably hurt the chances of making a whole bunch of new friends, but I'd rather keep myself safe than even have the slightest opportunity of meeting someone new. I don't know. I used to when I first started streaming, all the way back in 2017. I would play games like Team Fortress 2,
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite, PUBG. I used to allow my viewers to join the game with me and
Mm-hmm.
to join my voice comms. And there was one situation where I was playing Team Fortress 2. I was live. One of my
Mm-hmm.
viewers joined my stream with me, and the entire time they were verbally saying how many viewers were in my stream, why I wasn't doing good in my stream, why I wouldn't be a successful streamer, why I was just bad at the game, just like all these things, just being very negative towards me while I invited them to
Right.
play a game with me. And I was like, this isn't okay. And
Quite rude.
Yeah.
it was very rude. I distinctly remember ending the stream after, because I had to keep just an image of being like, yeah, this isn't bothering me. Yeah, this is going on, but I'm not like gonna sit here and start crying because that's probably the response that they want.
Yeah, you don't want to let
So
them
Of
win.
course.
yeah, so I ended my stream, and once that stop streaming button lit back up to start streaming, I went off on them being like, I don't understand why you thought that that was okay.
Damn.
I never
Get
want to see
'em.
you in my stream again. I like all this stuff because this is a person that had been in my stream a few times. They hadn't been in my voice comms, but they had been in my chat a few times and all that. So I felt like I could trust them. And I was like, okay, yeah, like I'll bring you into voice comms, that's fine. But they just took the entire stream just harassing and to degrade me, and I was like, wow, this isn't cool. So that's why I'm also really hesitant now about bringing people on my stream and doing collaboration streams, just because I've been burned in the past by
Mm-hmm.
people that just didn't know any better.
Well, Bree, we are so happy that you have decided to go ahead and trust us to
I
join and
appreciate it.
collab with the Zoe Gaming Podcast.
Anytime.
Everyone's a critic, but not everyone's an asshole, and except for Dito.
I was about to say, except for me, because I know I'm an asshole.
Well, I've known Dito for a few years, so I
Yeah,
knew he could only get me in so much trouble, right?
me and Bree already had a heart to heart, so it was just like, and it
Yeah,
was
I
last week.
trust Alex. You, on the other hand, Dito. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you trust Trey more than you trust me, and that's an issue.
Ooh, saucy Zoe
Probably
Gaming
is.
drama. Let's go.
Probably
Sadly,
is.
I couldn't get any dirt
Mhm.
because
That's
Trey
right.
dipped. Yeah, that's what you thought. Wow, because Trey dipped on me and he never answered me back. Instead, I can get some dirt on Trey, but that'll be for something for another thing.
Ooh, the dirt.
That's what I thought.
That's so
No,
funny.
I didn't think Trey had anything on me anyway.
So, for those that are currently listening, once again, you're listening to the Zoe Gaming Podcast. So, I'm Alex. We got Armando DiBiase, and then we have Blinded by Silence, our wonderful guest to the show this evening. For those who are listening and currently watching right now, actually, in the live broadcast, you guys are invited to join us for some Among Us or Jackbox party. We'll go ahead and maybe make a poll on which one we want to play this evening. But I just want to go ahead and throw that invite out for everybody. We're going to go ahead and move forward to one of our primary topics tonight. The first one being Twitch Sings.
Woo!
You want to go ahead and take us forward, Bree?
Yeah, okay. So for those of you who do not know, because a lot of people didn't know that this existed, me being one of them,
Me.
um, Twitch Sings was a category on Twitch for a very small amount of time. But it was pretty much like a karaoke category where they had this application where you would go and record what are called seeds. So you would sing half of a song and you would upload it onto the app, and other people on Twitch could duet with you um, and sing with you. And people were streaming this as like their game. They were streaming this for a while, and I was a Twitch Sings streamer for a little bit of history on it, since I know you guys like to have little history segments.
History. We love history.
I had to look up our trusty website, Wikipedia, and apparently it
Love
was
Wikipedia.
released. We love Wikipedia.
Yeah, we actually do. College students love it so much.
It was released on April 13th of 2019. And the servers closed, so it's not a thing anymore. They closed on
Sad
January
face.
1st of 2021 to,
Rest
in
in
quotes, invest in broader tools and music services.
AKA.
Still waiting for it.
AKA, we're still waiting for something.
Something has to
the
do with
Twitch
like
Sings
DMCA and whatnot.
yeah, right around the time that they said, "Oh, hey, we're closing Twitch Sings," they were also like, "Hey, anyone that ever plays music on your stream, we're gonna have to DMCA strike you now." So we don't really know what happened. But the Twitch Sings community is actually a big group of people, and everyone was kind of like, "Okay, cool," because they led us to believe that they were going to make something similar. Because they were like, "Oh, we're shutting this down, but don't worry, we'll have something better for you in a little bit, and we'll give you more information." And we were like, "Okay, cool," and we're still waiting. So there's that.
Don't you have an experience with Twitch Sings? I can't talk. Twitch Sings.
Yeah, I do. I have multiple experiences. The one that I told you about yesterday was
That's
just
the
like,
one we want to hear.
yeah. Well, I started. Okay, so I started Twitch Sings in May of 2020.
Mhm.
I actually have a little bit of a musical background. My dad is a professional musician,
Ooh,
and
that's cool.
I've been singing ever since I was born. But I have really bad like social and performance anxiety, which is ironic because I'm a streamer. But I have really bad just performance anxiety. So I never thought that I would like Twitch Sings. But I just did it one day, and that kind of got the ball rolling as far as coming back to Twitch for me. But I do have a really crazy story that I told you guys about yesterday.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
those that do not know, like I said, Twitch Sings was open to anybody. Anybody could do it. So the singer of Chocolate Rain, Tay Zonday, actually did a duet with me on Twitch Sings. So I can say that I sang with the Chocolate Rain Man.
That's
Like,
so
pretty
sick.
cool. He sang with me, actually.
Yeah, he
sang
chose
with me.
you.
He chose me. He sang with me.
Chosen one.
Chocolate Rain.
You're the chosen one,
Chocolate rain.
I got screenshots and everything.
Bree's over here
That's
like,
really
man, I
cool.
can't wait to get a mixer so I can go ahead and like talk really cool like these guys.
I want a mixer so bad.
I mean, what type of mixer? Either that type of mixer?
Oh God, Jesus
no,
Christ,
not this
Dino.
again.
Oh
This
no.
type of mixer.
Oh gosh.
You're so swole, Dino. We love it.
Yeah, you just did that to flex on us.
Oh my gosh. Now, question for both of you and me, I guess, and the chat. Has anyone ever done karaoke? Me.
I guess I can say I've only done it like 2 times in my entire life because I always try to avoid that. 'Cause I'm not good at singing.
Me
And
either.
the 2 times that I've been, baited out to go into karaoke was when I was drunk.
Yeah,
The 2
exactly.
times.
That's the best time to go ahead and sing. And Dotsky says, I'm Filipino, duh.
Wait, what does that mean?
Filipinos love karaoke, bro.
So you love karaoke?
No, I don't, because I have to drink just like you in order to go ahead and actually perform. And one
I see.
time, the last time I was at karaoke, it was a few weeks ago, And my friend was just all like, Dara's not here right now. Like, so you have to sing, what's it called? I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. So, and by the way, if dudes, if any girl ever tells you that they want to duet that song with you, it's a trap. You know why? Because the Mulan part of the song is literally like 1 or 2 lines. You're literally going to be singing the entire song by yourself. So beware.
Oh my god, thank you for telling me that, because I was supposed to go to karaoke with a friend of mine and stuff like that. Thank you for telling me.
Literally the only line that the girl would sing is, "Hope you didn't see right through me." Like, that's literally it.
I'll take that in consideration.
Funny. So what I'm hearing is you have the track of you singing, and we're gonna listen to it?
Nope, I actually don't. Sorry.
No, you do, actually.
What? It was recorded? Where?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who's been there, right?
I'm gonna figure out
I didn't
which
record it.
karaoke spot it is, and I'm gonna hit them up for their security camera footage.
Saracen, can you help us out with that, please?
Saracen says karaoke is life. I know Trace loves some karaoke.
Yes. Come on, Trace.
I've never done karaoke.
Okay, so
Except
next
for
time I
Twitch
fly to
things.
Florida, we're going to karaoke then. Is what it sounds like.
I'll go with you to listen to you sing I'll Make a Man Out of You. I'll sing the girl part.
I'll stay
Okay,
on my
fine, that
offer.
works.
You guys are not taking me.
Why not?
You guys are not taking me to that.
Dito, you're going, bro. We're gonna go
shit,
we'll get tanked and we'll go ahead and
You're gonna play the music.
exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot that Alex knows where I live.
we can sing. Yeah, I know where you live, motherfucker. we can sing NSYNC or Backstreet Boys and all that. We can. Wait, do you know any? What song would you even pick if you were gonna do karaoke, Dito?
Coming out of my cage and I will do it just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss.
It was only a kiss.
There you go.
I love it.
I love the Killers. I love the Killers so much.
I love Mr.
Can we get some hype in the
Brightside,
chat
but
for
I'm gonna be
Dito? That was
honest,
amazing.
Anytime that song comes up on my playlist right now, I've been skipping it.
Why?
I've heard it so many times. Good song though. Good song. Don't get me wrong.
The reason why I listen to that song is whenever I'm sad.
Oh, speaking of sad and Dotsky.
I only listen to sad music.
Hey, look, it's me.
Yep.
I'm a cry emote now. That is so funny. Now, before we move on to the next portion of the topic, this stream is brought to you by Newsly. So I'm Alex, and I'm from the So We Gaming Podcast. And if you haven't heard, there's an audio app you can download to your phone called Newsly. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human-sounding voice. Not quite like mine, but natural enough. You can follow any topic as specific as you like, ranging from sports to science and even the latest pop culture items. They even have podcasts as well. Our podcast, So We Gaming, is even on there too. Download and use Newsly, that's Newsly, for free from newsly.me or from the link in the description on buzzsprout.com. And you can also find it on the App Store and Google Play. We'll include our promo code there as well, so you can receive a 1-month free premium subscription. Okay, on to the next part. Oh, by the way, so before Bree came on the show this evening, I think like 2 episodes ago for the Castabel episode, she actually helped with the Newsly ad. She was so kind. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was like looking for someone, and I was like, "Bree, can you play? Can you help me?"
I paused my Elden Ring and everything to help him.
I know, we appreciate.
Which we appreciate. Thank you very much. Because I was, I think, asleep at that time.
This is true. Okay, then the next topic. Party games. Oh man, you know what? I did not do my research on the history of party games, so we're gonna go ahead and ad-lib it. The first party game I recall playing was Mario Party.
I think for me as well, Mario Party though.
I think Mario Party is
Or
probably
the second one in general.
Yeah, because that's like the one that, you know, everyone had like on their N64, and like whenever their friends came over, when all the adults were having a party and they put all the kids in the bedroom, like, go play the N64, everyone always would play Mario Party. Yeah, at least that's what happened for me. And then there's Pokemon Stadium, but I mean, that's like, you know, dueling. But for the most part, Mario Party was such a fun game. And again, that's the first party game I recall playing. Yeah, he just like left. Do you recall the first party game you've ever played? Like anything that's just like a bunch of friends.
Okay, so party game is just like a giant group of people getting together and playing a video game.
Yeah. Oh, Mario Party 3. Wow.
I found it. Yeah, that actually it was the third one, not the second one. The first I ever played. Sorry for that. Continue.
My heart aches, honestly, because I didn't get a chance to play any Nintendo games in my childhood.
Oh, sad.
My first like console besides the original Xbox was is it still on my desk? It is. This thing. The DSi.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to play like the GameCube or Nintendo 64 or anything. I do have a GameCube down there, but my first
We
ever
love
party
GameCube.
game was probably either Just Dance
Oh.
or
that game
something
is
like
something
okay. This wasn't my first party game. Have you guys ever played WarioWare?
Yes,
I haven't.
and I always played, especially the Wii one, Smooth Moves. I love that game so
I would consider that a party game.
What
That's
the
a
fuck
party
was that
game.
noise?
I
WarioWare
played
is
it
a
on
good game.
stream, so, like less than a year ago.
I was trying to connect my arm with yours.
Yeah, probably Just Dance or like Wii Sports. Those are like my party games.
Actually, it's different in Discord than in stream, Alex. So I have to do this side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Am I
Hey,
just
guys.
Oh,
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
My
it is.
camera's angled, so like I just gotta.
I was just like so stuck on Just Dance because Just Dance was so fun. I played like the crap out of those games because like that was for the Xbox and you had to have the Kinect. Oh man, it was so fun.
Oh, the one with the Kinect. I never tried the Kinect before, but I played Just Dance on Wii and on the phone as well, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But never the Kinect one.
The Kinect one was
Kinect
like the
is
best
so
one.
broken.
Yeah.
It's so broken.
The I remember playing the Justin Bieber song. I can't remember which one. It was the one with no, it wasn't that one. It was the one with Nicki Minaj. I literally just heard that song today. Actually.
Beauty and a Beast.
Yes, that one.
Beauty and a Beat or something like that. Beauty
Dude.
and a Beat.
Brown, 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 brown. Yeah, that one. That song's lit, and the dance was lit that you had to do for it too. Like I just remember, like punch down like to the ground, and I got high scores because I learned.
Let's be real here. How many of you guys have danced Gangnam Style on Just Dance?
Oh yeah, I have.
Let's be real.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's great.
Footloose is my go-to.
Footloose. What's your favorite? Do you like the Kevin Bacon version or the more recent version better? Have you seen
The movie?
Yeah, the movie.
I don't think I've seen the more recent one.
Oh, the movie.
Really?
It's pretty good. I liked it. I mean, there's some
I don't
haters.
think I've seen either, actually.
Oh,
Hold on. Hold the phone. Well, I remember when I was younger, I would always go to summer camp, and I don't know why, but there would always be like that color war section of summer camp, and they always had us do like a dance competition. And
Hell yes.
our song was Footloose, and I don't think I've ever actually seen the full movie.
Loose, footloose.
It's really
put
dope.
on your
But watch
dancing
the original
shoes.
one. I recommend that one.
I like older movies like that, like Breakfast Club.
Oh, I love the Breakfast Club. God,
I said,
that's such a movie.
I don't remember the lyrics of that song. All I remember is that they also remixed that song in the movie Pitch Perfect, and it was so good because of the dancing scene at the very end. It was so great.
I've never watched Pitch Perfect.
What?
Seen all of them.
I
Dude,
know.
So good.
come on, man! It's a wonderful Anna Kendrick film, dude. I love Pitch Perfect. It's so good. You gotta watch it.
I know I should.
You have
I
homework. You have homework tonight.
Yeah.
Do I have
You
to
just
watch all of them?
graduated, but
I just graduated.
Anyways, the party games. I know I said it too. Fuck. Anyway. What's
We need to explain, Bree, the reason why we say with the anyways things.
so on the Mysteriocities podcast, we have Morgan and Miara. They are the wonderful co-hosts of this podcast.
We played with them
wonderful show.
yesterday.
Yeah, we were playing Jackbox with them last night actually, and then all the girls, including Bree, won
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're better.
girl power. They fucking absolutely destroyed us. And well, Morgan got called out by her mom, I believe, and because she's like, anyways is not a word. It's anyway.
It's not.
Oh, no.
Anyway, and she keeps
It's
saying
not.
anyways quite a lot.
Yeah,
on
she
the
kept saying
podcast.
anyways, and then she caught herself, and she was like, "Oh shit, I did it again."
I've learned more on Twitch than I've ever learned in my entire time at school.
Exactly. Honestly, you
Same,
should just
yep.
like stream one day and just call it just chatting, and then like make it a title like "How to Do My Taxes" or something like that.
We've probably discussed it. We see, the thing is, we just talk about random things and we never know where it's going. And it's so
Right?
funny too, because I'll always have people in chat that'll step away for a second, and let's say we're talking about something reasonable, like I don't know what your favorite flavor of pie is, and then they'll come back and I'm like, okay, but how does it make sense that the sun is there? And they're like, what the fuck did I
Wait,
just come
from
back to?
Wait,
Those are
from
some
I had
stoner thoughts right
existential
there.
crises. Well, the thing is, like, I'm not even under the influence of anything. I will have existential crises in my just chatting streams because my brain will just be like, think about this now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how does that exist? Like, I don't understand electricity. I don't get it. I don't believe in electricity. And
I got one for you.
so we were talking about, I was like, I'm just gonna go outside and put a key on a kite, and everyone was like, please don't do that. That didn't even happen. I was like, it didn't even happen? Benjamin Franklin didn't go out there with a kite and a key? And they're
Yes, he
like,
did.
no, Brie, he didn't.
So
Brie.
he didn't electrocute himself.
I got one for you.
What's up?
You are now
I'm-
breathing manually.
You're an
Fucked
asshole.
up. That's
You're an
fucked up.
asshole. Holy crap.
I think about that at least 5 times a day, where I'm like, how am I breathing? And then once I realize, I just stop breathing, and I'm like, oh, wait, no. And then I don't know. It just goes back to like, okay, I'm normal now. And my body's like, okay, honey, like I'll take control.
That guy has it as a freaking channel points reward on his channel.
What?
Do you have it on this one? Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, I
No,
do.
no.
That's right.
And every time somebody just redeems it, it reminds everybody in the chat, which is
Exactly. It's actually worse for the chat than it is for me because like I'm just like, haha, okay, I'm breathing, and I go to first gear, and I go to second gear like I'm driving a car.
God damn it.
Dito, you
Yeah.
can tell Dito always gets like kind of tilted because he freaking starts swinging the mallet around.
I
Oh,
also
yeah.
have a bunch of goodies on my desk. I have
Oh god, forgot about that.
I have I bought a fidget spinner. I have to be constantly touching something.
Can you put
One
the
of my-
fingers on really quick, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, you
One
can play
of,
games with that, right?
I can. I have. I played I played Uncharted 4, and
The
I
tiny.
with the tiny hands on the triggers. And I was doing good. Doing pretty good.
That's
That-
actually dope.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
I absolutely love that. Okay, we need to get back to topic.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to.
So-
Were we ever off topic?
We weren't.
This is how my brain works. I think we're fine. I think we're on track.
Off. I think we're on the fine edge of the topic, the fine line. Okay,
Fine line.
what's the most
Alright.
recent party game you've played?
Jackbox.
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 Yeah, Jackbox.
Sure. Honestly, literally last night. You're
Yeah,
right.
literally yesterday, last night, Jackbox.
What's your favorite party game and why? Chat, you can participate too.
All right, Bree first.
I'm me first.
Bree
You're
first.
the guest.
All
You're
in
the
favor?
guest.
I need to think.
All right.
I really like Mario Party. I never win. Even when I'm doing bad, the game is still like, I don't feel like giving you the bad stars today, so I always lose. I really like Mario Party. I don't like Mario Kart. I'm so bad at Mario Kart. Like, I'll play it, but it's not one of my faves because I'm so bad at it.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can understand a game not being your fave if you're not good at it, like Elden Ring. Definitely not my fave. But I'm decent at Mario. I'm okay at Mario Kart, but I'm just okay. Yeah. My roommate Cameron, he's really good at Mario Kart.
Yeah. This hurts because my favorite party game is Mario Kart.
I know, and you're so good at it. And anytime I play Mario Kart with you, I'm just in last place. Like, that is where I'm destined to be. And even if I think I'm in first, I'm not because you've already lapped me twice.
I have like I don't have like a favorite. I have like kind of like a top 3, and it's there's Mario Kart because everyone plays Mario Kart. It's so fun. It's so universal.
Yeah, it is really fun.
And then you have Among Us, which I love Among Us. It really challenges my lying skills, which I'm not really good at lying. And then Town of Salem, which again challenges your lying skills. But Town of Salem is so fun, which I just learned the other day that they stopped making it free to play back in 2018, which is such bullshit. Now you gotta pay $5 in order to fucking play Town of Salem.
You cannot even play it on the website?
Nope. Yeah, on the website you gotta get a premium account now.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's dumb. I hate that.
I think it's dumb too.
I mean,
I used to enjoy
with party games. I'm a big board game player, so I'll play like party
Monopoly.
game, like video games. Monopoly's okay, but
that's like pretty mainstream. I like the other games. Like there's this one. What's it called? There's Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride's good.
Ticket to Ride is really good. There is I can't think of it. It's gonna bug me. Settlers of Catan.
Wait,
I fucking love Catan. No one will play Catan with me. I want to play so bad. It became a meme. It became a meme amongst all my friends in college because I have in this closet an unwrapped game of Catan because nobody would play with me. And
Okay.
I'd be like, please, like, I just want to play Catan. And everyone's like, no Catan.
We need a plan. So
please, do you have Tabletop Simulator?
I do. Actually.
Let's play.
Okay, so I have a friend who goes by the name of. Do you want to take a guess? What's the subject we were literally just talking about?
Board games.
Who has a shit ton of board games in my community? Put your hand down. Gaming Gaz, bro. Come on.
I did not know that.
Gaming Gaz has like over 250 board games. He literally has a bedroom that's full of board games.
I did not know. I literally did not know that.
You didn't know that? Oh my god, dude.
I never knew that.
That's where I first played Settlers of Catan, was at his house.
Really?
Yeah, dude. So fun.
One of my favorite board games, it's called like the Haunting Hill House, something like that.
Yeah, Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Betrayal at the House. That I fucking love that game so much. Good game. I used to play it a lot in wait, there you go. Back here in by Full Sail with the people from Full Sail.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, we decided to play it a lot in Tabletop Simulator. I love that game.
Yeah, they have a version. What's it called when like a game? Oh,
the expansion?
No,
they have an expansion.
No, it's like a special edition. Hold on, special.
That and of course Risk.
I mean, Risk is good. Risk is pretty decent.
That because I'm competitive as fuck.
I played this Battlestar Galactica game that Gaz has one time. It was crazy.
Do you guys know that there's a Dark Souls 3 board game?
Really? That doesn't surprise me though. At the same time,
yeah, there is.
Found my answer. Okay, Legacy Edition. So, do you guys know about Legacy board games?
I don't think so.
So there are a few board games that have Legacy editions of them, and pretty much it's just like a continuation of it. So think of like a D&D session where you'll play the board game at one point in time, and then you'll stop, and then the next session you'll pick up at like the continued version of the board game. So I know, I almost said Plague Inc. I don't think that's what it's called. But like that board game, the Disease board game, that one has a Legacy edition. Betrayal at the House on the Hill has a Legacy edition, and I would play with my friends all the time. Sorry. I love that game. I love board games so much.
Board games are really fun to play, and I don't blame you. No fucking shit, Frenchie.
Hi, Frenchie.
No fucking shit. Yeah, I know. I'm 5'5". Deal with it.
Toxic. Have you ever heard of the game Mystic Vale?
Mystic Vale. Let me Google that.
Not as a game. It's probably an item in Elden Ring.
It it doesn't surprise me.
Do I look like I would talk about something from Elden Ring? No.
I don't know, Alex. Maybe you do.
Well, Mystic Vale found the board game, and it's also a card on Magic the Gathering.
So Mystic Vale is
Mystic Vale, Elden Ring.
it's a board game, but it's like, okay, so you know how there's deck builder games, Brie?
Yeah.
So you have to pretty much like you take turns and then you're like buying cards to go ahead and have like a super awesome deck that way you can go ahead and win the game.
Like Dominion.
Yeah.
Yes, like Dominion. Freaking so Mystic Vale, it's a card builder game. And this you get like 10 you get like a deck, but they're all like laminated cards, and then you have to buy cards using I can hear it too. You have to buy cards using mana. You collect mana through each turn, and then you use those cards and you slip them into the card slot, and it modifies those cards. And then it's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game ever. It's so fun.
So Yu-Gi-Oh?
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
See, I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh back then.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I mean, I had a
I
deck.
had the arm thing.
Yes,
no, I didn't.
the dual
I didn't have
disc.
the arm, thankfully.
The dual discs were
wish I
sick
had
though.
it, but it was expensive.
Have you ever seen that meme where the guy, he's pretending he's Yugi and he's playing against some nerd in VR, and he's just like, and for my turn I'm gonna play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 more cards. And he's all like, oh, you can't do that. He's just like, joke's on you, I'm gonna play Pot of Greed.
To draw 3 additional cards and then Pot of Greed.
He's like making up like things on the game. He's like, and with this turn, I'm gonna use Mirror Force, which allows me to bring out 1 card from my graveyard, which I will select Pot of Greed, allowing me to draw 3 more cards.
Everybody gets, yep.
And the guy's all like, dude, the guy's all like, yeah, you can't do that. And then this guy's like trying to do his best like Joey impression. He's like, actually, I think you can do that, Yugi. And then Yugi's like, yeah, it do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
It's so good. Yeah, if you haven't seen that YouTube or TikTok or Instagram reel, you definitely need to find it. It's so fucking funny. But anyone have any other topics regarding party games before we move on to our news segment?
Well, all I can say is that I'm extremely competitive no matter, like, as somebody who loves Nintendo games so much. That's for a moment, that's the only thing I used to stream. I love Mario Kart, Mario Party, but people don't like playing with me sometimes because I'm so competitive.
Fucking toxic.
Not because either I'm good or bad, it's just that I'm so competitive.
And you're toxic as fuck.
Toxic only in CS and League of Legends and Rainbow Six Siege and
So
Overwatch.
literally all
But
the video
on
games.
Nintendo games, I don't think I've been toxic. Have I?
There was one time where I streamed Mario Kart just because I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do today. Play some Mario Kart. And I remember Dito popped in for like a round or two, wiped the floor with every single person in the lobby, and then was like, all right, I'm done, and went to bed. And I was like, okay, guys, that's enough Mario Kart for today. Like, there are some people in my community that are diehard Mario Kart fans.
Mario Kart.
I am
good.
garbage. Mia is so good. Mia, I
Mia's
love you so
good.
much if you're listening. Mia is so good at Mario Kart. It was just Dito and Mia, like, neck and neck. And I was over there all the way in 10th place with my rocket going, like, still couldn't catch up to them.
Eggs.
And then you decided to put it to 200 CC.
And that was a mistake.
That was a complete mistake.
It was so fast. I see, but that just goes to show that I don't play Mario Kart. Because I was like, oh, okay, let's go on 200cc. And everyone was like, Bree, no, Bree, don't do that. And I just kept running into walls. So that's my fault, I guess.
That's pure comedy. Ha ha ha.
But to be fair, that was really fun. That was really a fun stream that you had there. Mia, I still challenge you someday as well. If you're still listening to this.
Oh my goodness. She would gladly challenge you. Tech is good too. Tech's good at...
was Tech playing?
I think he was.
I feel like
I don't remember.
everyone
I
is
just
better
remember
than
being in
me
last
at
place.
Mario Kart for sure.
Oh,
we
you
could
want
just
you want
share a
to run
cart.
me?
I'll be in the sidecar, Alex, and we'll just
Oh, word.
we'll just take 12th place.
Well, yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, for
Anyway.
those that are currently listening still and still chilling here at the Soba Gaming Podcast, we're moving on to our little mini news section. Now, this is from via Polygon.com. Xbox Games with Gold offers Yoku's Island Express in Hydro Thunder in May this month. Yoku's Island Express is currently at $19.99 ERP, but again, if you have Xbox Games with Gold, it's available from May 1st to the 31st. It's a platforming pinball adventure video game developed by Swedish studio Villa Gorilla. That rhymes. And published by Team 17. They made the Worms games. I'm not sure if you guys remember those games, but Worms was super fun. Only $19.99. You know what else is $19.99? Valheim.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Does Dito just not own it?
Not yet.
No, I'm gonna buy it soon.
Mm-hmm. Also on this list is The Inner World, The Last Wind Monk, also $19.99 ERP, available from May 16th to June 15th. It's one of the entries in the Inner World series. This title brings you back to Aposha on a quest to find the last legendary Wind Monk. We also have Hydro Thunder Hurricane, which is $9.99 ERP, available from May 1st to the 15th. This is a boat racing video game developed by Vector Unit and published by Microsoft Video Game Studios for the Xbox 360 via Xbox Live Arcade. So this is like a little bit more of a throwback they're throwing on. But when I looked up this game, I'm trying to pull up a picture really quick. It unlocked a memory for me, and I'm not sure if it's going to unlock a memory for everyone else here currently listening.
It might.
But do you guys remember the game Wave Race 64 for the N64?
I love Wave Race. I played the Nintendo 64 one and the GameCube one.
I'm not sure if this is going to allow me to show the picture. Might focus a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty much you just rode on jet skis on these courses in the water. It's so sick.
You should play the GameCube version. They made a great job on that one.
They made a GameCube version?
Yeah, I played Nintendo 64 and the GameCube one, and I love Wave Race.
But yeah, that game came out in 1996. It's so old. And then the last entry on the Xbox Game with Gold is Viva Pinata Party Animals PogChamp. My sisters loved Viva Pinata back in the day. They used to play that on the Xbox 360 all the time. That's available from May 16th to the 31st. And that's all I have on my end. I think one of you two wanted to talk about something really quick. Go.
Oh yeah. Another tweet. There's actually something that's actually freaking insane. That's actually pissing me off. Well, I wouldn't say pissing me off, but it makes me sad to hear about it. Twitch is actually removing its friends features that's been out for so long. Like the final days are gonna be like the final day of that will be May 25th, and they're just removing that. You won't be able to have friends, which that's insane. I used to use that feature quite a lot, and now Twitch announces, "Hey, guess what? We're gonna make the friends feature disappear. You won't stalk your friends anymore to see where they watch, what streamers do they watch and stuff, and you won't be able to collab."
Yeah, you can't creep on what everyone's watching. Dito, why are you watching Amaranth at 1 a.m. in the morning?
I personally never understood the feature. I wouldn't ever really use it. I only have a handful of friends. Like I have a whole bunch of friends on Twitch, but I only have a handful that are actually friended on Twitch. So I never really utilized it, so it wasn't that big of a news thing to me. But
well, it's sad for me. It's really sad because I actually wanted to collect for streamers that I'm mutuals with, and I just add them as a friend, so I can know that in the future I can collab with them, stuff like that. I don't know, like a fake reality or a fake fantasy that I can actually have in my head, you know.
May 16th is coming up really quick. For the mobile, at least, and then for the 25th.
Oh, for the mobile,
it's the end of the month. That's kind of crazy, though.
oh gosh, we're already in May.
Yeah, we're already in May. God damn, that's something.
Speaking of May, 2 more days until May the 4th. Boo, boo, boo.
May the 4th would be with you, but that's a big bottle of water.
I'm trying to
Holy shit.
trying to stay hydrated, guys. Trying
Which
to
you
stay
should.
hydrated.
Me too.
You should drink your water.
Yeah,
Those of
drink
you
your
listening
goddamn
right
water.
now, take a sip of water. Not
If you-
soda,
Not soda,
not
just water.
coffee. Water.
Exactly. If you
Thank you.
don't, you're gonna get kidney stones.
She finna drown. I love that you used the word finna. I'm all about that.
Oh yeah, he used to be called Finn on Twitch. Yeah, Finna TV.
Yes, finna. All right.
He had a different amount of names though.
So, for those who are currently listening or watching right now, thank you guys so much for joining in on this podcast episode of So Gaming. A huge shout out to Blinded by Silence. Thank you so much for joining us. And obviously, we have a big congrats to Dito DBLC for graduating. And then I'm just fucking amazing. Bree, do you have anything you want to shout out while you're on the podcast?
Before I do that, I want to thank you guys so much for having me on here. Alex, Dito, thank you both for reaching out and having me as a guest on here. Thank you to everybody that listened to my empty mind. My mindless, brainless thoughts.
Mindless, brainless.
Mindless, brainless thoughts. I mean, I go by Blinded by Silence on just about everything. I have almost every single social media platform you can think of, except for like Tumblr.
People still use Tumblr?
Wait, Tumblr's still a thing? I'm gonna Tumblr shame you at this point now.
I thought it was like Pinterest, like that people still use, but I don't know.
MySpace.
I love MySpace. Yeah.
I used to have like the cringiest MySpace profile. I would say profile picture was like close and the kid, well, me being a kid, a small kid, like.
That doesn't surprise me at all. But yes, we will have Blinded by Silences. Also, all of our social media will be on www.soegaming.com under the episode description. So definitely check her out.
Yeah, it's been rolling on my TV. I realize that, and I'm so sorry.
When we are
just shamelessly self-promoting the entire video.
When we were meeting last night, it was so weird because all of her lights were off, her TV was off. I'm like, are you even in the same room? This is fucking odd. I've never seen this.
I looked like a little goblin, and Alex was like, hey, we need to make sure all the spacing is right, so can you turn on your camera real quick? And I was like, sure. And I like pushed up my glasses and turned on my camera.
Oh, you didn't even look bad. No, stop.
Don't get me wrong. Her room is really amazing.
I know her room's fucking.
Like the lighting,
the collection of shoes. Yeah. That painting I did.
I have Cam and Miar's cat tower, and then I have a monitor that has Elden Ring, even though I don't play it.
But I guess we can all agree that her lights, that's a combination of light. That's literally the theme of her channel. It's really dope.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Of course. Final shout outs for those who listen to our podcast. I actually help produce episodes with Morgan and Miara on the Mysteriocities podcast. They actually just released an episode yesterday. Wait, no. Or is it this morning? No, this morning. Episode 9. It's The Monster of Florence. Part 1. Now, I want to go ahead and read the show notes really quick, but it's a trigger warning for sexual assault with a foreign object, sexual assault and mutilation. It's really, really bloody. But this is definitely a skip if you have any of those triggers. They present themselves multiple times throughout the episode. Dito's getting freaked out. But for episode 9, they head to Italy to talk about the monster of Florence, who is a serial killer that most people would say was never caught. And it's going to be a two-parter. For the first part of the episode, they're going to run through all the deaths, the kills, the murders, and vaguely get into some of the suspects arrested during the killings. I won't read this part, but...
Go for it. You're already too deep. You're already too deep into that.
So when we were recording, before we started recording yesterday, so Morgan was preparing potato salad. Which actually turned out really good, but she cut up some potatoes and she threw them inside this big old pot to go ahead and boil. And she was only supposed to boil them for 20 minutes, and I thought she set an alarm. So we're like recording the episode, and I'm like, okay, there's 20 minutes. I'm like, she hasn't done anything. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. And then it's like 38 minutes. I'm all like, and I just like get out of my seat, and I'm like, I'll be right back. And I'm looking at the potatoes, and I'm like, I should probably stir these. I'm like stirring the potatoes. And I come back. I was like, time out. I'm like, the potatoes. She's like, oh. She gets up. I'm like, do they need to be taken off the pot? So we take them out the pot. and they're only boiled for like 20 extra minutes, but she finished the potato salad recipe, and actually it was really good. And the thing is, for me, I don't like potato salad, and that was
me
actually
hungry.
really delicious. It was really good. It was a really good bite. So, but either way, Mysteriosities, go check them out. Mysteriosities.buzzsprout.com. They usually spell the name. I don't think we've spelled it or spelt it once. Maybe we have, but it's MYSTERIOCITIES. Yeah.
Amen.
As
So-
someone who can't spell, thank you so much for spelling that for us.
So definitely check out the episode. It's pretty crazy. But
Did you just put the hands on Appa?
the what?
I did that a long time ago.
I just noticed that. Oh my god, that caught me off guard.
Great job.
Screenshot, yeah.
Definitely. So that's all I have. Do you guys have anything else?
Yeah, Bree, do you have something to say? By any chance?
So we gaming?
Hell yeah, we are.
We definitely are gaming. Before we go ahead and roll the outro, for those who are currently in the chat, we're going to go ahead and prep for some Among Us, I believe. Do you guys want to do Among Us or Jackbox?
You Jeff?
I'm down for some Jackbox. Let's do Jackbox first. We're going to
I'm
go ahead and do some
Jack-
Jackbox. We'll run the outro, and then we're going to jump right back to this. And we'll go ahead and have some fun. We'll go ahead and get the link out there. That way we can go ahead and have a good time. But once again, for those who are currently listening and watching, thank you once again for joining us here at the So Gaming Podcast. And you guys have a good night. Press
Thank you,
start.
everybody. Press start. But we're ending.
I know.